Yo, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video on the channel. Yes, that's right guys, today I'm going to be showing you what could potentially be one of the most overpowered 50k starter squads for FIFA 22. So if you do like the sound of that, make sure you do smash a big thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And also one more thing that I want to say is click the links down below in the description and check out my latest FIFA 21 Foot Champions challenge. The idea was to use a FIFA 22 starter team in Foot Champions in FIFA 21. So if you want to see that content and those kind of challenge videos, then make sure you guys do click the link down below in the description. But with that being said, let's waste no more time and let's get straight into it. Alright then guys, so we're going to waste no more time and we're going to get straight into it. As you can see on your screen, the front three does consist of the Brazilian beast himself, Vinicius Jr., the maestro, the man himself, the 5-star skill machine. Alright, Vinicius Jr., I love him at the start of FIFA. I think he's always been good. Last year especially, he was fantastic and one of my favourite players to use at the start of FIFA 21. So I can imagine this year will be kind of the same. He'll be very, very good to use. You know, his pace, he got 5-star skills, good dribbling, good agility, all that good stuff. So yeah, I do like Vinicius Jr. You've also got Correa in the side as well, who I think will be a very, very good starter card this year. I really, really do. His base stats do look very, very appealing. He's got 85 pace, 83 shooting, some good dribbling there as well. And then Rafa will partner with Correa and Vinicius in the front trio. Rafa, he's just a very pacey, explosive type of winger. Good dribbling, going off his stats. Decent finishing. I'm guessing his finishing won't be, you know, the most amazing, but you know, at the end of the day, at the start of the game, you just want your wide players to have pure just pace. That's what you want. You just want to abuse pace, literally. That's what you want to do. So I think that Rafa will be a good starter card as well. Again, obviously everything I'm saying is just, you know, what my prediction is and how the players will play based off their base stats, which is all I have to go off. But yeah, I can imagine, you know, Rafa at the start of the game will be a good starter card to have with his pace. Same goes for Vinicius Jr. I mean, we've got a 94 pace Rafa there and a 95 pace Vinicius Jr., which is absolutely fantastic. And then Correa down the middle, who isn't as fast as those two, but definitely will add that, you know, sort of clinical finishing to the attacking trio. Now, we're going to move on into the midfield, guys. So, in the centre midfield position, it's actually going to be João Felix. Now, he'll be playing cam in-game. Obviously, in-game, this wouldn't be the formation, by the way. I've got to point that out at the beginning. In-game, it would be maybe like a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, you know, something along the lines of one of those two formations. But yeah, we do have João Felix there in the centre mid spot, who could play cam or could play striker. But the reason why I would go from in-cam is just because he isn't as fast as someone like Correa. So therefore, I'd play him in the cam position. João Felix, obviously, is 5-star skill moves, really, really good dribbling, decent amount of pace, not the paciest, but just a decent enough to play in the cam spot, and then some good finishing as well. I presume he will have at the start of FIFA. Now, I know it's 83 rated, so some people might think he might be 50k, you know, on his own, but I can imagine Felix to probably cost around, I'd say at most 15k. I think Correa would be like maybe like 5 to 7k, and I think Vinny and Rafa will be about 3k each maybe. But yeah, I don't really think João Felix will be too expensive, you know, to begin with at the start of FIFA. So yeah, we're gonna move on anyway. We're gonna move on and into the left centre mid position, guys. We do have a very, very good starter card in my opinion. He isn't the most paciest midfielder, but he's a well-rounded midfielder. He's someone that has that defensive capability, but also gives you that attacking stability as well. It is Hector Herrera. I do like him, and if you guys did watch the last video on my channel, you guys would have seen me use Hector Herrera, and he did indeed get in the score sheet in Foot Champions at the end of FIFA 21. Like I said, link down below in the description. Crazy video. Make sure you do go ahead and check that out. But again, I don't know what his in-game stats are, but I can only presume he'll be good in defense and attack. He's quite physical. He's got some good defending base stats, some good attacking base stats as well. So I think he'll be good. And also, Hector Herrera at the start of most FIFAs is always quite decent. So yeah, I do like him as an option there. And then in the right CDM spot, yeah, it's going to be the Mr. Pizza man himself, Pizzi. Yeah, again, relatively well-rounded as well. I would say he's probably better going forward than Hector Herrera, but Hector Herrera defensively is probably better because, you know, he's taller, he's more physical, he's stronger, he's better in the tackle. That's what Hector Herrera gives you. But what I like about Pizzi is, well, the reason why I think that these two will probably complement each other quite well is because Hector Herrera is, yes, he's decent going forward, but I'd say Pizzi is better because he's got better passing and dribbling, and just slightly better finishing. So yeah, I think that he will be that guy, for example, if you were to do, you know, play instructions and all that kind of stuff. He would be that guy that, you know, you give the allowance to go forward and make those late runs into the box. So that's why I do like Pizzi. I feel like he'd be a very, very good option along with Herrera in the midfield. But this is the team so far. I like the way it's shaping up. It really, really is a strong team in my opinion. And like I said, I can only imagine it costing around 50 to 60k, which is why I like it. But we'll move on anyway into the left back position, and it is going to be Grimaldo, who actually did get a downgrade compared to from last FIFA, which is crazy, but it's still a great card for the start of FIFA. You know, 87 pace, which is fast enough. Good dribbling, good passing, good defending. I think as a fullback, he'll definitely be able to get the job done. Now, we've come into a slight issue here. We have come into a slight issue here. The right back I wanted to go for was actually Nelson Semedo. I mean, to be fair, I could imagine him being very expensive anyway. But yeah, he's not actually coming up in FUTBIN. So because he's not coming up in FUTBIN, I'm going to go for someone else who is actually in FUTBIN at the moment. But yeah, just bear in mind that I probably would have gone for Semedo. But yeah, as I said, I can't get him in the team because he's not on FUTBIN at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll go for someone else if I can actually pick the country I want to go for. There we go. A Portuguese right back in the Liga NOS. Very, very good. Well, not very, very good, but I assume he'll be decent enough. All right, he's got the pace, 87 pace, same as Wilson. Defensively, he's okay. Going by his base stats, he seems decent. But again, this is the very start of FIFA. This is like a day 1, day 2, day 3 sort of team that you will be using. So I think he's good enough to do the job for the meantime. You might end up playing, you know, one weekend league with him, and then you can move him on to someone like Semedo. Obviously, I did want to put Semedo in the squad, but there's two things. He's not in FUTBIN, and Semedo last year, if correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he was quite expensive at the start of FIFA, which could be the same this year. So yeah, we'll go for this guy instead. Wilson, Manafa, he gets the chemistry, seems quite good. So again, going off his stats, I don't know if he'll play good in game at the moment, but I presume he can play, you know, he can get the job done. At the end of the day, he's in the right back position. You can only be so good when you're playing in the fullback position for the start of FIFA anyway. So yeah, moving on anyway, regardless, into the two centre back positions. Yeah, we do have the main man, the myth, the legend, Pepe, who's got a crazy pace boost, which is things you love to see, because I think at the start of the game, a lot of people, I think you're going to this is probably quite a generic team that you may see a lot at the start of FIFA 22, because I think everyone is a big fan of this Pepe card. I mean, look at his defending and physical stats with his pace. Crazy card. I think this card will be so good at the start of FIFA, and this is probably the team that I'm going to build myself as well, because I do like the way it is shaping up. And next to Pepe, we do have Vertonghen, who also got a pace boost, you know, compared to last FIFA, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, this is a partnership that I have a feeling you will see a lot, especially in the first few weeks of FUT Champions. Yeah, I think it's a partnership that you'll see a lot, and I think it's just a crazy partnership. I really do, and I like it a lot. Honestly, I do like it a lot. It really is fantastic. And I've just noticed one thing: Herrera, for some reason, has not got the chemistry, which I don't know why that is. I have no clue as to why Herrera doesn't have the full chem that he needs. But don't worry, we can change it. We can just do this. So you can set up like this instead. If you put Pepe here, you could, to be fair, what you could do, you could end up changing Grimaldo, seeing as he doesn't have full chem. You could change him to someone like Renan Lodi. He's a good option as well. But I'll quickly put the goalkeeper position in, and it's the Porto goalkeeper. I don't really know how you pronounce that name, Marchesin. I really don't know. Sorry if I butchered the name, but I'm guessing that's how you do pronounce it. Yeah, so he seems like a decent goalkeeper, A1 rated. I think he'll be able to get the job done. But as you guys can see, this is the team. Now, I know Herrera's only got 6 chem. Again, what you could do if you want, you could put Renan Lodi in if you wanted to. To be fair, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, you could even change formation. You could literally change formation if you wanted to. That probably would help. You could change to maybe a 4-3-3, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, if you did change to a 4-3-3, that would work. The only issue is Vertonghen. But again, if you did change to a 4-3-3, then you can just change the goalkeeper to, again, another name that I cannot pronounce. So I'm very sorry about that one. But yeah, again, the main issue is just Grimaldo. I mean, if you change that, There we go. So that brings it up to 100 chemistry. So yeah, that is what you could do. You could do this, and I think this would make a really, really good starter squad. And obviously in game, you'd use like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-4-2. I could see this team playing quite well, and again, I presume it will cost around 50k. And again, just going off, you know, how some of these cards played at the start of last FIFA, I think at the start of FIFA 22, it could be quite decent. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys do think of this starter squad. How much do you think this team will cost? My guess is around 50 to 60k at most. I honestly don't think it will be more than that. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys do think of the team. How much do you think it will cost? Let me know down below in the comments. Make sure you guys do check out my latest FIFA 21 Foot Champs challenge. It was a crazy funny one, so make sure you check it out if you want to see a lot of rage and stuff like that. But yeah, make sure you do check it out. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I can't wait till FIFA 22 comes out, because I'll be back with some crazy FIFA 22 challenges, Foot Champs challenges, squad builders, all that good stuff for you guys. So make sure you do stick around so you don't miss out on the content. But with that being said, that's it from me for today. Hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy RB Plays, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.